Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching me from around the globe. I am Ehi Esther Ainabe, a transformation strategist and behavioral change agent. I want to welcome you to this live broadcast. It's an awesome opportunity to interact with us on here, and I welcome you all to this broadcast. Now, I'd like to know who is with me right on this broadcast, and by so doing, I want you to help me know you are here by your comments, your emojis, your contributions. Just let me know that you are with me on here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So today we'll be looking at a very important topic known as toward national transformation. Toward national transformation. And who will go for us? Who exactly is going to go for us? Who is that person that is bold enough? Who is that person that is conscientized enough? Who is that person that loves us enough as a country, as a people, to want to go for us? So basically, when we talk about transformation, we're talking about change, real change, change that is going to bring about results, results that will bring about profiting to both humans, the environment, even animals. Okay, that is what we talk about when we talk about transformation. Transformation is real, is real change that provides solutions to problems, real change that brings about profiting to everyone involved in that change process. So, but before national transformation, there must be individual, personal transformation. So, on this broadcast today, in this training, in this interaction, it will be very important for us to know that we are the very drivers of transformation. And as such, if we're talking about national transformation, it means that the individual is very important in the process too. Okay? So, I would like to ask a question. Do you see yourself as someone that can transform in any way? Do you think you can transform? In fact, do you think that you can bring about any kind of change? I specifically want to direct this question to my Nigerian brothers and sisters. I want to use Nigeria as a case study this evening because certain things transpired during the week, and it has given us, it has been more like a reawakening for us, and we have decided to go all out. We have decided to be the real drivers of change. Recently, for some good number of days, a protest started, and it was a revealing moment. It was a time to open certain aspects of our lives that we had not really given attention to. And so, as Nigerians, we were on the street clamoring for an end to oppression through the police force. And there were other things that we also noticed. We also noticed that actually, financially and economically, we also needed change. We also needed liberation. And we also used that opportunity to ask for some of those things. Now, in this particular country, Nigeria, as an individual, how are you serving right now? Who are you currently? Who are you currently? I'd like to connect my discussion this evening with an interaction from the book of Isaiah. The book of Isaiah. The book of Isaiah, wherein there was a discussion. There was There was a talk between Isaiah and God. There was a discussion, okay? And now, what was that discussion all about? Oh, it was concerning who would go for the children of Israel. Who would go for the children of Israel. Then, in that discussion, taken from chapter 6 of Isaiah, it talks about in that year when King Uzziah died, and Isaiah got administration, a talk. He had a connection with God, wherein at the end of the day, God was asking, who will I send? Who will I send? Okay. From verse 8, it said, also, I heard the voice of the Lord saying, whom shall I send, and who will go for us? Then said I, here am I, send me. Before then, there were calls taken from the fire and put upon Isaiah's mouth. The coal was light, meaning it was hot. It had fire in it. It had the ability to burn off, to take off, which is part of transformation. So before a nation can be changed, one person needs to be changed. One person needs to be transformed. Are you that person? Are you willing to be that person? Just as Isaiah was asked here by the voice of the Lord, saying, whom shall I send, and who will go for us? Then he said, here am I. Today, how many here am I do we have in Nigeria? We need to start asking ourselves this question, because the process of change is not a child's play. Right there on the street, when I went out, I discovered that we have a lot to tend to. And even as it was right on the street, wherein a lot of us need respite, a lot of us need help, you find out that the mindset of several of us Nigerians still needs a lot to be asked for. So for transformation, national transformation to take place, you need to start preparing yourself. You need to start helping yourself in the area of integrity, in the area of honesty, in the area of love, in the area of putting personal interest aside for the interest of your generation. That is where corruption will be laid back and not brought to the fore. I imagine sometimes you find out that the common man is he. Among the common men, among those that are not really at that level of affluence yet, you find oppression still thriving. For example, if you are a worker in the Civil Service Commission in Nigeria, a federal or state worker, and you are in charge of getting people's files, you are in charge of getting people's files together. You are in charge of bringing things out for observation, bringing things out for inspection. You decide not to bring those things out until you're tipped. Somebody's contract papers are with you, or contract files. You decide the person has to give you 500 naira, 1,000 naira, 3,000. 10,000 before you give out that file, before you bring out that file to be treated. You are not yet ready. You are not the one to go for us. But you can change your ways today. If you are the one that sees your brother hungry, he needs food, she needs clothes, she needs help, she needs encouragement, and all you do is sit down and and laugh and mock at that person, you are not the one that will go for us. You are not the change agent we are seeking. And as such, this calls for every one of us to put our hands to be on deck. We need our hands to be on deck so that we can achieve what we actually desire in this very time. So, today, I'd like to encourage us, even as we are on here right now, I'd like to encourage us all to brace up. Brace up and be that person. Brace up and be that person that is bringing about change, okay? Brace up and be that person that is helping us, okay? You are the one that we are waiting for. Brace up and do the right thing, okay? Thank you so much for being a part of this broadcast. I'd like us to take our time to think about what we talked about, okay? So that we can be the drivers of real change, so that we can be the ones that are doing the right thing. We are not going to get people from America to come and change Nigeria. People from America will come and help us build or help us channel our energies aright, but we have to start the change. We have to foundation the change. I would like to stop here for today till we continue next time. Be reminded that there's an upcoming discussion for this week, for the coming week, wherein we'll be talking about social awareness and patriotic awareness. Want to tell you your role, want to tell you what these things are and how you can position yourself. What is your role? Because see, if everybody decides that, oh, it doesn't concern me, nobody is going to do anything. And when nobody does anything, no results will be achieved. So at this juncture, I want you to take up responsibility. Understand that you are important in the scheme of things, and never you back down. Be that great change agent. Go like my page. Help go like my page at Ehi Esther Ainabe, and also Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram at Ehi Esther Ainabe. Also on LinkedIn, I am Ehi Esther Ainabe. So on Twitter, the same thing, Ehi Esther Ainabe. Let's keep being great. Let's keep understanding that we are responsible for the change that we seek, okay? Till I come your way next time, just keep being great, keep being positive. Be the reason somebody is laughing, the reason why somebody is joyful, okay? Have a great time. Bye-bye.